Many people believe that Zamioculcas stems that have been cut off from the mother plant, like these, can no longer survive. Therefore, after pruning or repotting, they often throw these stems away without knowing that they can still be used to create beautiful new potted plants. In fact, if processed and cared for properly, these Zamioculcas stems are fully capable of developing new roots and continuing to grow in a suitable environment. Today, I will guide you on how to make use of these Zamioculcas stems that seem ready to be discarded and turn them into a mini tabletop Zamioculcas pot that is refreshing, beautiful, and economical. With only a few simple ingredients available at home and a little patience, you can save the cost of buying new plants. This method is also an excellent way to reuse healthy plant parts after pruning. Now, let us begin step by step to transform these Zamioculcas stems into a small decorative plant full of vitality. First, when bringing these Zamioculcas stems home, you need to inspect the entire stem and the base. If there are areas that are crushed, scratched, or damaged during cutting and transport, use a sharp and clean knife to trim those parts neatly. Creating a flat and clean cut helps remove damaged tissues while reducing the risk of the base continuing to rot or becoming infected during propagation. Therefore, do not skip this step if you want to increase the success rate of propagating Zamioculcas. During trimming, make clean and decisive cuts using clean tools to avoid further damaging the healthy tissues of the plant. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After finishing, the base of the stems will be neater, creating favorable conditions for new tissue formation and root development in the coming period. After trimming neatly, I will wash all the Zamioculcas stems again with clean water. This step helps remove dirt, plant sap, crushed plant tissues, and impurities attached to the stem surface after trimming. In addition, washing also helps us recheck the condition of each stem, detect damaged or rotten areas, and treat them promptly before propagation or planting. When washing, gently rinse water over the entire stem and base, avoiding strong rubbing that could damage the natural outer layer of the plant. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After washing, place the stems in a clean and cool area for a few minutes, so excess water can drain before continuing with the next steps. Next, before planting these Zamioculcas stems, I usually prepare a solution to treat and clean the plant before placing it into the growing medium. The ingredient I am using today is used coffee grounds. Used coffee grounds still contain many natural organic compounds, along with small amounts of minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and trace elements derived from coffee beans. In addition, used coffee grounds contain organic substances that can be utilized in gardening to create plant care solutions or be added to composting processes. First, I will use about 1 teaspoon of used coffee grounds and place it into a clean glass cup. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. After that, we will add 500 milliliters of hot water to extract the soluble compounds contained in this ingredient. This is a very simple step, but it helps make effective use of kitchen materials that would otherwise be discarded. During the extraction process, hot water helps release natural nutrients more quickly, creating a more uniform solution that is easier to use for plants. Finally, cover the cup and let it steep for 3 hours so the nutrient solution can be extracted and cool completely. During the steeping period, the compounds continue to dissolve more deeply into the water, allowing the solution to become more stable before use. After 3 hours, when the coffee grounds water has cooled completely, I will strain out all the grounds and keep only the liquid. At this point, we will obtain a solution containing dissolved nutrients from the used coffee grounds, which can be used to treat the plant before planting. Filter thoroughly to remove residue, making the solution cleaner and more convenient for the next steps. Next, I will dilute the solution by adding 500 milliliters of clean water. Then stir well so the nutrients dissolve completely in the water. Diluting helps make the solution gentler and more suitable for Zamioculcas stems that are in the stage of preparing to root and recover. Now, I will soak the entire base of these Zamioculcas stems in the prepared solution. This helps the cut surfaces directly contact the solution, while supporting the stems in maintaining moisture during the early rooting stage. Soaking the base also helps the plant adapt better to the new environment and creates favorable conditions for forming new roots in the coming period. I will soak the stems for about 10 minutes before planting them into the prepared growing medium. During soaking, I will use soft cotton pads soaked in the solution to gently wipe all the leaves of the Zamioculcas. Wiping the leaves helps remove dust from the leaf surface, making the leaves cleaner and shinier while helping the plant absorb light better for photosynthesis. In addition, this also helps the plant look fresher and more attractive after pruning and preparation for replanting. As a result, the Zamioculcas plant not only looks fresher and more visually appealing, but also has more favorable conditions to grow healthily and sustainably in the long term. To prepare the growing medium, I will use decorative pebbles like these. These pebbles not only help anchor the plant's root system in a water-based environment, but also provide the necessary aeration, preventing the roots from becoming waterlogged. To clean the pebbles before use, I will add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Using baking soda helps remove dust, impurities, and microorganisms that may be attached to the surface of the pebbles after storage or transportation. As a result, the pebbles become cleaner and safer to use in a hydroponic growing environment. Next, pour water until the pebbles are fully submerged. Then use your hand to stir and wash the pebbles thoroughly in the baking soda solution. This step helps remove dirt and impurities attached to the surface of the pebbles, creating a cleaner growing environment before use. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Zamioculcas plant, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. After washing thoroughly, I will rinse the pebbles again with clean water before using them to plant these Zamioculcas stems. Rinsing with clean water helps completely remove any remaining baking soda solution, ensuring that the surface of the pebbles is free from residues that could affect the roots upon direct contact. As a result, the planting environment becomes safer and more stable. In addition, this final rinsing step also helps balance the surface pH of the growing medium, creating more favorable conditions for the roots to adapt quickly in a hydroponic system. Next, remove the stones and allow them to drain naturally for a few minutes. Letting the pebbles drain helps eliminate any remaining liquid, ensuring a cleaner and more stable planting environment when placed into the pot. It also helps prevent excess alkalinity or residue buildup that could affect the roots during the initial adaptation phase in hydroponics. Once the pebbles are fully drained, they can be arranged in the pot, and the ZZ plant can be securely fixed in place, creating a strong foundation for stable root development in the near future. After 10 minutes, I will remove the Zamioculcas stems from the solution. Then use tissue or a soft towel to absorb excess water remaining on the stems and base. This step helps remove excess solution, avoids excessive moisture during planting, and keeps the plant surface drier and more ventilated. Gently blotting dry also helps reduce the risk of prolonged moisture buildup at the cut sites, thereby limiting the growth of fungi and bacteria during the early post-treatment stage. After gently drying, the Zamioculcas stems are ready to be placed into the growing medium and begin forming new roots. Today, I will guide you on how to grow Zamioculcas using the hydroponic method. First, we need to prepare a transparent pot or a plastic container like this. Using a transparent pot not only improves aesthetics but also allows us to easily observe the decorative pebbles inside, creating a modern and attractive plant arrangement. In addition, the transparent pot allows you to monitor root development, check the water level, and observe the condition of the plant more easily during care. This is a very suitable option for creating tabletop Zamioculcas pots to decorate the living room, office desk, or indoor spaces. After placing a layer of pebbles at the bottom of the pot, we will place the Zamioculcas stems in the center. Arrange the stems so they look balanced, harmonious, and upright to create a more attractive final appearance. Once the stems are positioned securely, continue adding decorative pebbles around the base while gently adjusting the stems so they remain stable and do not lean. Add growing medium until the base is held firmly in the pot, creating favorable conditions for stability and future growth. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Finally, add enough water to the pot so it fills slightly more than half the height of the pot. Note that the water level should be adjusted so the base and the cut ends of the stems can contact the water, allowing the plant to absorb moisture easily during the early stage. There is no need to completely fill the pot with water because the plant still needs some airspace for the roots to develop healthily later. During care, check the water level regularly and refill when necessary, so the plant always has favorable conditions for new root formation. After completing everything, you now have a very beautiful hydroponic Zamioculcas pot that is both modern and highly decorative. The decorative pebbles combined with the transparent pot make the plant stand out more and make it suitable for placement on work desks, bookshelves, living rooms, or small corners in the house. Besides its aesthetic value, Zamioculcas is also one of the most popular plants for interior decoration because of its refreshing green appearance, sturdy growth, and easy maintenance. Using Zamioculcas for decoration makes living spaces more vibrant, closer to nature, and gives a fresher feeling every day. Especially according to common feng shui beliefs, Zamioculcas is often considered a symbol of growth, prosperity, and good fortune, which is why many families choose this plant to decorate their homes or workplaces. With only a few Zamioculcas stems that seemed ready to be discarded, we have created a beautiful hydroponic plant that is economical and meaningful for decorating our living space. What do you think about this hydroponic Zamioculcas planting method? If you have useful tips or personal experience growing hydroponic Zamioculcas, please share them in the comments so everyone can learn together. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the Wonder Garden channel so you do not miss the latest videos about ornamental plant care, plant propagation, and simple, effective gardening tips at home. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next videos.